Did 70 or did 75 Israelites go into Egypt in Genesis when they went down with Jacob into Egypt to reunite with Joseph? Was it 70 or 75? All right, so let's go to the traditional reading here. This is a highly contested thing. You hear like people that are trying to find contradictions in the Bible will bring this part up, right? So let's go to Genesis 46, where we get the first mention of this concept outside of Jubilees. I think it's verse 27. So, and with the two sons who had been born to Joseph in Egypt, the members of Jacob's family who all went down were 70 in all. 70 in all. Interesting. 70 in all. What does the Septuagint say here? Oh, 75. 75 souls. Interesting, right? Which one is it? Is there a second witness anywhere? Being a little facetious, guys, but is there a second witness anywhere? Is it 70 or 75? If only we had a second witness. Let's go to a second witness. Jubilees 44. It actually gives you the whole explanation. It's actually taking time to do the math and explain to you why there's a concept if here it goes from 75 down to 70. These are the names of those who went with him into Egypt, and the sons of Dan were Hushim, Salmon, Asudi, Ijaka, Salmon, 6. This was 6 of them. The sons of Dan were 6. They died the year in which they entered into Egypt, and there was left to Dan Hushim alone. And these are the names of the sons of Naphtali, Jahaziel, Guni, Jezer, and Shalom, and Eve. And Eve, who was born after the years of the famine, she died in Egypt. And all the souls of Rachel were 26. And all the souls of Jacob with which went into Egypt were 70 souls. These are his children and his children's children. In all 70, but 5 died in Egypt before Joseph and had no children. And in the land of Canaan, 2 sons of Judah died, and Onan, and they had no children. The children of Israel buried those who perished and reckoned in the 70 among the Gentile nations. So it's telling you cannot include and Onan because they're reckoned amongst the Gentiles as faithless. You cannot include and Onan. But you can, at 75, did go down into Egypt, but 5 of them died before Joseph died, and they had no children. So therefore, there's no lineage, and they're not reckoned into the 70. So in this case, the Septuagint is actually right. The Masoretic is actually right, but Jubilees explains the difference. It explains the difference, and its theology is consistent in why and Onan is not reckoned into this 75 or 70. It explains to you once they got into Egypt, a couple people died. 5 people died without having children, so therefore 70 in all. Septuagint's correct. Masoretic is correct. Jubilees is correct. It's telling you also how this happened. It's very important information. I'd love to make sense of this stuff if you just had Jubilees. A writing of Moses.